Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Angel Opera. I'm a professional opera singer and voice teacher, and today I am going to be doing a technical analysis and reaction to Dimash Kudaibergen performing Mademoiselle Hyde. As with all of the videos I react to on my channel, this is something that I haven't seen before. Looking at this with fresh eyes, and as with every reaction video I do, I want to have the disclaimer that I am an opera singer, I am a voice scientist, I am trained to try to use the voice in the most anatomically functional and healthiest way possible. Vocal technique is morally neutral. There is an astounding variety of ways that you can use your voice as an instrument, and not all of those ways are the most efficient. Some of those ways can cause damage with prolonged usage over time. That doesn't mean you're a good or a bad singer. There are a lot of great artists who sing with bad technique. There are a lot of really mediocre artists who sing with great technique. I'm here to talk about the art and the performance and what's physically happening in the body. So without further ado, let's get into Mademoiselle Hyde. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm hearing, so this is what, 6 years ago, clean, beautiful tone, Dimash, and is that Kudaibergen? If that's his name, I can't remember. There is definitely a tendency in Kudaibergen's music. I hope I'm remembering his name correctly. It's been a long time. There is a big tendency to do these very powerful compositions that start small, that start very reserved, and then you sort of like earn these huge moments. So I'm excited to see where this goes. But right now it's just a clean, even tone. He's singing like mezzo piano. He's not doing anything particular. In my disclaimer, I talk about prolonged usage over time. One thing I love about Dimash is that no matter what like tricks and tools and techniques that he's using with his voice, this sort of baseline, mid-range, clean, even tone with a healthy oscillation, which means his vibrato is not too fast or too slow, is still there. And that's the sign of a healthy voice, and that's the sign of somebody using these techniques that might not be the most healthy correctly, because he can still produce a clean tone. And I want to say here, you're hearing this very breathy tone. I like that he gets into it with a really clean legato. And I don't know if I've heard him sing in English before. I feel like, yes, I have. But again, this is a comeback channel and I haven't done reaction videos in like 5 years, so I could be misremembering. But he's singing with a very clean legato despite all of the fricatives that we have in the English language. Fricative is a phoneme, it's a sound in a language, it's a consonant, obviously. But what's tricky about fricatives is that it creates a turbulent airflow, which means that it can often disrupt the legato if it's not really perfectly lined up. Like if I started to talk, if I said, oh, I'm not gonna make a fuss, See how it disturbs the line instead of, I'm not going to make a fuss. That F is really easy when you're in like speech mode, but when you're singing, it's really easy to over enunciate these turbulent fricatives, and it can disrupt the legato line. That doesn't happen with him. And then with this breathy tone that's coming in, again, that can be really unhealthy because you're allowing the subglottic pressure to sort of overexert itself and has more air coming through the vocal folds. But again, he's got a clean tone, so I know that he's using this as an effect. It's to build character, it's to build momentum in the song. It's not because he's going to sing breathy for the rest of his life, you know? Let's keep going. Sorry for the weird stop. Kretoi song, if that name is correct. Oh my gosh, I should just Google it. Kretoi always does this. These very, not even slow, it's just such a staircase build up in the intensity of the song, and we're hearing Dimash like get into a slightly lower register with a lot more color, a lot more volume. I don't want to say more tone, but I want to say that the larynx is a little more freed up. So instead of that musical theater sound, we're getting a little bit more operatic in the sound because the vibrato is like taking up more of the note itself instead of that, you know, where you sustain and then vibrate, which feels more musical theater in style. All right, let's see what's coming. Sorry for the weird stop. Hold me tight, maybe this time I'll escape the jacket inside. If you turn, I'm ready to surrender. Now approach me now, touch my skin, I will burn you alive. I regret it though, I got it, I am Something that I just love about him as a singer is that I have the privilege of watching somebody who is extremely well trained and can execute such a wide variety of styles and do so in the same, you know, in 8 measures of music. He can go from a very pure operatic style to a very pure musical theater belt to a very, I mean, pure, that's such a weird term to use, but like a definitive example of an operatic sound, and then one for a musical theater belt, and then one for like a rock belt. And he can do all of this within, you know, 16 measures of music. But throughout it all, you know, everybody talks about Dimash having like 30 different voices. He has one voice and he can do incredible things with it. No matter what style he's using, he still sounds like himself. The tone is Dimash. But it's so nice to see him singing with this beautiful arched oval. His teeth are showing, his jaw is down and relaxed, his tongue is totally relaxed. And that lift of the zygomatic arch, which is what really gives you access to the overtones in your nasal cavities. The zygomatic arch is that length of bone. It's your cheekbone essentially that goes from your temporal bone to your maxilla. And something about raising the muscles here, just inhale with that thought. Inhale with that lift. and you feel very cool air along your alveolar ridge, along the hard palate. That is what gives you access, because right, you need air in your cavities to vibrate, to make that huge sound that an opera singer can make, or that anyone can make. And he does that lift so well. A lot of voice teachers will call it the inner smile. A lot of voice teachers will say to bite the apple before you sing, but what a beautiful opening, and what a beautiful, not that it's the top of his register by any means, but what a beautiful mid to high range for him to be singing in. Weird stop again, but you know, I've never seen it before, so cut me some slack. One little thing, I don't know if this was just Kritoy or whatever, but a piece where you need a lot of stamina like this, I love it when the composer writes in a break for the singer, especially since he's singing live. Like, yes, chorus, cut him some slack before he does whatever he is about to do, because I know it's gonna be good. Back to that breathy tone. Okay, what? I unplugged my piano for my light, but what did he just belt? We're gonna find out, hold on. I'm back. Just a casual F sharp 5. Casual, very casual, very casual. Totally normal to do that and sound that good. Sure. Okay, on that note, on an F sharp 5, this has been my reaction and analysis of Dimash Kudaibergen singing Mademoiselle Hyde. If you found this video informational or helpful or entertaining at all, please like and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations of what I should listen to and react to next, drop it in the comments. Thanks so much. See you next time.